Afternoon, good day, good morning, good evening everyone. My name is Kaya, my surname is Clau, and welcome to our private virtual safari live from Africa. And we are coming to you live from the Greater Kruger National Park in the southern part of Balule in this beautiful area called Pridelands Conservancy. And who's on camera with us is the Thumb.
Hello everybody.
It is Brian, and then we have a champion who's running HQ. That's our camp. Who's in the FC, who's controlling the drive, will be letting us know about all the gremlins and the signal issues. That is VM, and next to me is Alex. I'm not alone today.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Is this weird for you, Kaya? Because up till now, I've been in the camera with everybody else watching everything you do.
Whoa!
And I know you so well, but we've never met. It's a little strange. I'm so thrilled to be here with you today.
Thank you so much, brother. You're
yeah,
welcome.
thanks for having me.
And I believe that you'll be blessing our drive, eh? You'll be blessing.
Hey, now you've jinxed it.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And we have something here, super interesting. So what I'll do, I'll see who's on the drive with us. And then just right after I check up on these tracks here. So we have beautiful tracks here on the ground, which are for an elephant. So I know you know your tracks very well, eh?
I try to.
You try to. So you've been, you're doing the trekking course, the field guiding course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So you are more than welcome to pump all the questions to Alex. Alex?
Go easy.
Yeah, for sure. And here we have elephants, and it looks like it's not a very big boy.
Oh.
It's not a herd, because I can only see
just
one track that belongs to this elephant. So it's just here. We'll draw it. Just small little animal, which is the height might be just above 2.5 meters tall. So I think because
going this way,
drove over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going straight west. And what's going to happen? We'll start our drive just around the western boundary, which we have a beautiful dam there we call the Leopard Dam. So we believe that we'll be seeing something interesting, maybe elephants drinking or maybe elephants swimming, because they love the water, especially in this kind of a weather. And yes, who's with us here, Alex? We have Buffalo, we have Coast Cider, we have Donna, we have Tammy, yes,
Carol,
Barbara, beautiful. There's an NJ. Then we have Ida. Hello, actually Ida is my friend. Ida is my friend.
Ida is your friend?
Home. Yeah, my friend. Watching from home.
She's watching from home.
Yeah, that's great. It's great seeing people watching.
And I have to say, I see my mom in there too.
Oh!
Hi, Mom.
And yeah, so we're hoping to see all beautiful animals, all sorts of different creatures What are you hoping to see today, brother?
You promised me a pangolin.
A pangolin.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm rocking my lucky shirt.
It's a fantastic shirt. I love the 70s vibe you've got going on here.
Yeah, for sure. And even my lucky socks. So we're going for a pangolin, brother. We're going for a pangolin.
I don't know if my socks are lucky. They're new. We'll test it today. We'll see what happens.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not promising anything, but
we should rub socks so I get some of your luck.
You can see the droppings here. And then these droppings, I think they're not from that particular elephant, because they're as fresh as they're supposed to be. Because that track looks fresh because it's shiny. Let me check. So you don't do this to a carnivore dropping. So you can see there are few dung beetles here. So I don't want to disturb this process that's happening here, because these dung beetles, they feed on this and they make sure that they roll their dung, and then they lay eggs in there. And so let me just not bother these little champions.
Little champions, I love that.
Yeah. Well, I've seen them. Have you seen them rolling their ball?
Many times, yeah.
So that simply means because that ball weighs a lot, so it's, they can put something that weighs about 50 to 100 times their body weight. Strong.
I'm a correspondent with Manga Bay Kids, which creates content for kids education.
Yeah, for sure.
And they created a mascot for their company called Doug Beetle.
Whoa!
Get it? Doug Beetle?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So Alex,
Yes.
the drive is going to be beautiful, brother, and everyone is like so eager to know you, brother. Who's Alex, man?
Who is Alex? Alex
Yes.
is from, obviously, the United States, if you couldn't quite tell by the... do I have an accent? I don't know. You guys tell me. Yeah. It's mixed. At home, everybody asks if I'm from Europe. No, California. I'm out here to work with Painteddog TV and Mammals TV, which is a new up and starting thing that they're trying to bring live content like you guys do, but on a little bit different scale. They want to work with people all over the world. And I think there might be a few folks from Mammals watching right now. So if you guys are out there, drop us a comment, let us know you're there. And it'd be super helpful if you dropped a link to show everybody else how to get to your site. They have set up on Mighty Network. So the whole point is to be interactive and chat with people and get excited about nature. And they're funding 5 new shows. A show that I'm going to be hosting called Misguided, which the kind folks at Painteddog TV are going to help me produce this Monday. And then they have 4 other setups. They're doing everything from like interactive game shows to rock climbing to scuba diving in Australia. So they're a pretty well mixed group, and I'd love to see where they go.
Oh, beautiful. And you can see we have Victoria, who joined. We have CJ, we have Brian, we have Kelly, David, Mary, Joy, D, Maple, we have Zygote, we have Zozo, we have Sugi. Actually, Sugi is Matt's mom. Actually, we have a camera operator here who's on leave now. His mom is watching.
Well, sorry, he's not on camera today.
I'm sure he's also watching. Hello, Maddie. We have Joanne. We have Picky. Africa Sky. Beautiful. Rosemary. Co-sider. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Mary for Wild.
Oh, Mary for Wild.
Can't forget Mary for Wild.
Yeah, so what I will be doing, actually, Alex, because we have lots and lots of questions to ask Alex. So Alex will be going through the questions and comments, and if you need to answer a question there, you're welcome to do that, brother.
Yeah,
so
and I brought tape
doing,
in case,
I'll be searching around.
in case you need me to stop talking. I brought tape. Just put it over my mouth.
Yeah, but actually, you're a guide, right?
Yeah.
You can come this side, brother. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I just don't want to crowd your style.
No, brother. Let me be a guest just for once, my man.
You want to be the guest?
Yeah, for sure. People, they've been listening to me for like, it's 5.5 months now. And they think they'll be willing to hear you out, bro.
Well, let's just see what we find and we'll chat about it.
Yeah, for sure. Come and drive, brother.
Come and drive?
What do you think?
I don't even have a license.
Are you sure? No, man.
Hey, I'm here to do whatever. If you want me to drive, I'll drive.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure we'll get a call from Brent otherwise.
Brent, are you watching? Is it possible that I let Alex drive? VM? Let's get the permission first from our seniors, eh? So it's quite hot today.
I'm loving it though.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah.
You know, the northern hemisphere, it's still wintertime. When I left California, it was about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is way too cool. If I can't wear short shorts every day, I'm in trouble. So
Whoa.
I had to get out of there and come back to Africa.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, Rosemary, thank you so much for a super chat. Beautiful. See what we have here?
Mary says I don't need a license, by the way.
You don't need a license. Must 54. Who's with Kai? Is Alex. Alex must 54. And yeah, this is such a beautiful creature, eh?
Dulomedi.
Do you know this one?
Yeah.
Do you have this in America?
No. No.
Just kidding, brother. Yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful species. Eh? It's beautiful species looking straight into Alex's eyes. And I'm sure this is the... Are you a girl or boy? Let me look. Because the under part of the belly is just hiding from us. Oh, it's a boy. Yeah, I can see the ossicons on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a patch there.
Pretty
Thank you,
bold.
Kelly, for super chat.
And that left one looks super thick.
Yeah, for sure. So you've seen these around, eh?
Oh, many times, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So is it? What's your favorite animal, man?
Ooh, favorite animal in the world?
No, like a wild animal, like in the world. Maybe say, okay, fine, I won't go for like animal in the world, but
Well, in the world, it'd be
is it
gorillas.
Africa, in Africa. So.
In Africa, well, so gorilla.
Whoa.
I've never seen them. I'd love to. I turn 30 next year and very much want to go see the gorillas in the wild. I love them too because their scientific name is gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. Easy to remember.
For sure, for sure. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of you coming to sit on this hot seat, brother.
This is a hot seat, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Right? Let me go to the other side. I'm sorry, brother. I have to go to this side. Yeah, for sure. We exchanging seats. Just exchanging seats quickly, and then so that I can get some new stuff from you, brother. Maybe I will learn something new, or a few things, brother, or a lot of them. So you'll be doing a lot of talking, and then I'll be going through the.
We've made him upset.
Okay. No, like what I like about giraffes actually, they don't really spooked by a lot of things. What happens is when they see a lion or when they see a leopard or maybe a cheetah, they will first look and slowly move towards it, and then they will just run away from them. Just like when you're walking with the giraffes, when you're walking them, what they do is they don't just run away from it, just stand, then they stare, then if they sense some danger then they will just move off.
Did you see the others?
Oh, it's quite a few, eh?
There's several more in the back. And they're moving, so a journey of giraffes.
Beautiful. Pam is saying she's loving this safari.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
for
So that was
sure.
from Pam?
Yeah, it's a message from Pam.
Happy to have you aboard, Pam. Oh, Pam.
Yes.
Pam's with mammals. Pam, if you don't mind throwing in a link to either the Mighty Network or to the mammals website, that would be super helpful so everyone can find it.
Beautiful.
You know my favorite part of the giraffe, Kyle?
No.
Is their name, Camelopardalis.
Oh, it means like came in like leopard.
Yeah, well, I just love that historically people came to Africa and, colonized a lot of things, but when they saw wildlife, so often got so confused by it. So in this case, well, it looks like a camel and a leopard. What if those two things had kids together? And clearly that's what happened here, right? Camels and leopards breed all the time. So completely wrong, of course, but the name stuck, camel leopard. And I love that even in science, they said, let's double down on this. We're going to continue to use that name.
Beautiful.
Have we had enough of the giraffe?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I love just sitting and watching them, mate. They just precious, man. They just.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Now, I've never driven this thing before, so let's figure out the clutch.
Okay. Voila.
We got it started. That's number one. All right.
Yeah, this one is easy to drive, brother. It's very easy to drive.
Sweet. Piece of cake.
So Sue is asking that is this one having an unusual coloring?
He was dark.
Yeah, because it's not like a new thing for a male to be a little bit dark, because most of the male giraffes are dark. But you find the lighter ones, but it's an unusual thing to see.
Where do you think the confusion came about more dominant giraffes being darker? Because that's completely false, but I've never figured out where that started.
Yeah, I also don't know, but I've heard that like dark mane lines are much, the testosterone levels is like much higher compared to the ones that are light colored, and then they say that the females are more attracted to these darker males and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have this very dark male giraffe. It's huge, man. So I think that definitely the females would be like falling for that.
And you know, they've been put into one species now, Giraffe camelopardalis. There used to be up to 9, but that's changed. The Wild Nature Institute, among others, in East Africa has been working on giraffe genetic sequencing, and they've determined there's actually just one species of giraffe with potentially 4 subspecies. But I love how science is constantly like reflecting on itself and rediscovering things that they already thought were set in stone.
For sure. Yeah, I can't wait actually. My ears are like, let me just open one here. You have such a lot to share, brother. I would just love to hear that.
Mom says I have the gift of gab, but with a voice as deep as mine, everybody assumes I'm like reporting the news. It sounds super authoritative and serious, and like 90% of the time I'm just joking around with people. So deadpan is kind of my thing, guys.
For sure. And Rosemary saying this should be fun, and CJ that what a pro. And then Joy R saying no pressure. And
No
Zai
pressure
goes
at
like
all.
no Ferrari Safari, Alex.
No, we're no Jeep jockey here.
Unless we have the painted dog, we have the wild dogs hunting.
If you command the drive fast, I will.
So the radio is talking. I have to also listen to this radio.
So guys, back home I was a park ranger with the California State Parks for about 5 years. I was an interpretive ranger, so my job was take people on nature walks or to historic sites and talk about them. But Africa, since I was wee little, Mom probably knows, she's watching, has always been where I want to be. So I'm so happy to be here today with Kaya and Painteddog and be able to share all this with you guys. A few years ago I went and did all my Fagaza certifications and thought, if we're going to do this, let's do it right. So I completed all that, and then the pandemic started. So that's been fun. Has it been fun for you guys?
Yeah, we have Canadian, we have Arla Ramo. So we Must 54 is asking that is Alex joining the pack?
I don't know, they haven't told me yet. They might kick me out. You know how social interactions go. We got to see. We're going to sniff each other's rear ends for a while. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure. Then Painted Wolf is saying, leave in second gear, brother.
Hey, we are in second gear. We only use third when we have to. This is actually a nice quiet car. I've been in some that are really loud in second gear.
And Kosar is saying left-handing from a Californian. Don't wind up in the ditch.
I prefer this though, to be honest. I prefer manual drive, and I like right-hand drive. Back in the States, it always throws me off. I go home and start driving on the wrong side of the road.
So are we driving on the right side or are we driving on the wrong side here in South Africa?
Well, for you guys, it's the correct side.
Okay.
But in America, it's on the opposite.
Then Joy's asking, what's your favorite animal on the States?
Ooh, in the States?
Yeah.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
Yeah, I've never seen one in the wild, but it's my favorite. And it's, I think, the one I most identify with, because I'm very unfond of the cold, which is partly why I'm here. And I think if I could be any animal, I'd be the grizzly bear, because I could eat anything I want and sleep all through the winter and never have to deal with snow again. That'd be lovely.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Rosemary is saying she's a California-born safari lover as well.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we're hoping to find some exciting things around here, because just not far from here we have a dam. It's called Leopard Dam, and we have our most favorite birds, which are Egyptian geese. And then we only have one gosling.
Excellent.
Yeah, and then by Ndlovu Dam, just a bit east from here.
Yeah.
We have our special family there. I think they flew this morning. They took their first flight.
I was editing video, I didn't see.
Yeah. So when we got there, we didn't find them. We just saw a parent. I don't know whether it was a female or male. And yeah, we're hoping to see them if maybe they were just flying to test their wing strength. Might be back.
I love looking up into the big trees because your imagination goes wild. You know, you always see a leopard up there, but
yes, for sure. And we might see one, eh?
yeah.
Because
You never
we've been
know.
seeing a few leopards. We saw 2 this week.
That's what's so exciting about Game Drive is no two are the same. Where do you want to go? I may be driving. I don't know the roads.
You're going to the right-hand side.
The giraffes are back.
Yes. So that's what I also love about the push, because you can plan your drives just prior to a game drive, but it suddenly changes while you're driving around here, because you won't really find animals in places where you think you might find them. Oh, all that traffic.
Let's just watch the giraffes a minute.
Arlalamo was saying giraffes are very fickle.
Personality-wise, though, they're kind of like the original hippie. It's just super casual, free love, lots of grasses involved in their life. I love that the kids will just be off kind of doing their wild child thing, and you know, they're not super preoccupied with anything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just love them when they're walking, eh? And I always say that they look as if their head will fall off the way the neck is built. It's just quiet here. Can you see Donna? Timaraku. It's Timaraku saying greeting from Finland. How's the weather here? Here, let me take my phone and check the weather, because it's quite hot, eh?
Yeah, it's got to be what?
But here it gets
32.
Here it gets so viciously hot, man, because it goes up to like 42, 43 degrees Celsius.
See, where I'm from in California, it would stay 30, 28 until 2 or 3 in the morning.
Whoa. Let me check the weather. It's 32 degrees Celsius. Let's see that in Fahrenheit is 90 degrees Fahrenheit today. Like at this hour of the day.
What's the weather in Finland?
Let's ask Timuraku. What's the weather?
Timuraku, let us know. What's the weather in Finland? I love watching them decide what to eat. You know, I've always wondered how they're choosing what they want to eat, because I imagine there's just a lot of stuff your face out here, but they'll nibble on one part for a while and then just switch, and it's like, what? Why weren't the rest of the leaves on that branch tasty? Save them for later, maybe? Late night snack?
So I think when they're busy feeding, then the tree increases its tannin levels. And you can see now, it's so interesting.
There?
Oh, beautiful.
Wait, where is the... Oh. It's all the same. Impala?
Such beautiful animals, brother. Fariha, lioness. Hello? Maggie, can see you.
We're back?
Can see a rhino. Yes, it looks like we're back. Rosemary, you will come to South Africa. We're waiting for you. No foul of the bush is waiting for you.
Has Rosemary never been to Africa?
Yeah, Rosemary is saying that. So it's such a very funny sentence. Rosemary said, I prayed long and hard to be able to move to SA. I ended up in SA.
Sorry, Kay, which way?
Left.
Left.
San Antonio. Next time she'll be more specific. So she had a dream of coming to SA, but she didn't come to South Africa. She only came to San Antonio.
San Antonio is a little further west.
Wow. So next time she will come straight to South Africa.
I'm gonna stop here with the Impala.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at this. Impala town. That.
Sorry, Impalas. Get it started, my child.
Yeah. The brown arches of the savannah. Nice, healthy, glossy coats this time of year.
It's beautiful, eh?
Although you have to wonder what living in constant fear of death would feel like.
Yeah, because I always say that the impalas actually are these animals that they always worried about their next day.
Constantly.
Yeah, because they know that during the day there's a predator that's hunting them. During the night there's a leopard looking for one. And I don't think they do have like 8 hours sleep just like us.
No, that's a luxury.
Yeah. And it looks so beautiful. And it's so interesting how many of these lambs have survived the first few months.
Was it a good year? I was last in South Africa in November.
Yeah.
And I felt like there were tons of lambs dropping. Then I missed part of it, and now I'm back. So has it been a good season?
Yeah, I think so, because there's quite a lot and lots of lambs and youngsters. I think it's been quite a great season. Yeah, we're now back. Now we are back. Oh, beautiful people broadcasting live from the bush. Not so easy, eh? Because we have all these dry riverbeds, which are called the drainage lines. We have all these thick areas.
Look at just the rub here on the tree. I love this.
What?
The rub.
Oh!
Big Ellie's been through here.
For sure, for sure. And it's interesting how big is that. So let me just go and stand there and see and get the idea how far this thing goes. That's why I can't even reach there, but the elephant just rubs itself there very nice and easy. It's interesting, brother.
See the kingfisher up the top of the tree to your 11 o'clock, the other side of the pan.
Oh, there.
He's just there.
Oh, there you go.
We have many birders in the group?
Say something, Alex.
Hello, hello.
Are you saying something?
Am I saying something?
Did you say something?
No. Is my mic turned off?
Oh, no. Still good. And Arladamo, what part of California is Alex from?
I'm from San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Actually, a little further north. Sonoma, wine country.
Beautiful.
Do you like wine?
Yeah, but I'm not a huge fan of wine.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
When you live around it, it's fine. They're all grapes.
So they're asking here, what are you gonna eat on this drive? Because I like eating things on drives.
Let's eat. I'm hungry.
Okay.
You want to find us something?
Talking about food, bro.
100%. Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
No, 100%.
I do eat poo sometimes.
I'm gonna go find some right now.
Okay, let's do this.
What species?
Because
Do you eat poo? Yes, of course I eat poo.
Okay. But I go for buffaloes. I go for impalas, giraffes.
Awesome.
Elephants.
That's my favorite. In fact, once I was doing a drive in Kruger, and I stopped and I got out, and I like to mess with the guests every so often. So I got out and was explaining elephant dung, and then I ate some, and there happened to be a Kruger guide next to us who was floored. She said, "I've only seen that on the Discovery Channel. What is this?"
Yeah, some people, they just so sensitive, man. They don't they can't watch me eating food. It's because they're so sensitive. But some people, they just can watch while I'm eating that.
So you guys have a viewer discretion advised tag before that, right?
Well, I sometimes say that before I do that, even if we don't have
Good.
it. But yeah.
You're being considerate. That's good.
Yeah.
Ellie tracks.
Early tracks.
We're on top of them right now, going through here.
Yes, for sure. Means we are following up on Ellis. You might see the Ellis. How tall I am, Africa Sky. I don't know in like how you measure in America, but in South Africa I'm just 1.82 meters. Just 1.82 meters. I don't know will you be.
I struggle with the conversion. You know, it's weird that the United States really doubled down on the imperial system when everyone else went with metric.
Wow.
We're stubborn.
Yeah, because 4 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. I can't get it right. I'm just under 6 foot. Brian, thank you so much, brother.
Must be good at math.
183.
Math was not my strong suit, hence why I'm a guide.
And it was also not good, brother. Oh, math, really?
No.
No. Yes, I could. That was a woodland kingfisher. You're right.
What's everybody hoping that we find this evening? Kaya promised us a pangolin, so that's definitely going to happen.
I have to open my eyes and search for tracks and signs.
I'd like a lion. I haven't had a good lion encounter so far since I've been back.
Yeah, we had one calling from the north of HQ this morning, but
I
we were
heard,
not
yeah.
lucky. Yeah,
I
we were
heard.
not lucky to see that because I think it was just on the other side of the border in the north. And we can't drive there because we don't have any traversing rights. Yeah.
I think birders are cheating though, because they say if you hear it, it counts as a sighting. No, a sighting is a sighting.
Yeah, I think even if you can hear it, but if you didn't see the bird or the animal or the species like with your eyes, I don't think it has to count.
No, you have to see it.
Yes.
I will go to my grave arguing that.
Yo, these questions and comments, they keep on coming. I have to keep up with them, brother. They keep on coming.
You guys have him busy. That's good.
Kosada is saying a leopard, Cookie Bee, painted dogs, Rosemary, a big cat.
Now my understanding is Ingwe doesn't mean just leopard. It means any larger cat, right?
Ingwe just means a leopard, Ingwe.
Yeah, but I thought it applied too to just any of the larger cats.
No.
No?
No. Ingwe it's a leopard, then Ngala.
Yeah.
In Shanghai, Ngala it's a lion, but in Zulu,
Yeah.
Ingwenyama. Or some people they call it Ipubezi, but in my language, Ingwenyama it's a male lion, then Ipubezi is a female lion.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And leopard?
Ingwe.
Okay.
They're the same, it's
Yeah.
Ingwe. And then Klingon War saying elephants. Ariana, more antelopes. Rosemary, elephants.
Guys, we've come to a fork in the road. Which way are we going? Left or right?
Let's try left.
Let's let them decide.
Yeah, okay. Timmy saying dogs, please. Rosemary, zebra. Africa Sky, hyena cubs, please.
Don't you guys love this? Because we could go left and there could be dogs. We could go right and nothing for the next 2 hours. Or we could sit here and chat about the ants below the vehicle.
For sure. There's quite a lot of them.
2 votes for left, 3 votes left.
Oh, metaphor that can I share a hyena cub sighting that you had off camera. Actually, I was with Alex last.
Yeah, that was last night.
Yeah,
That was cute.
That was cute.
That was real cute. Hyenas are always cute. They're like maniacal jokers of the bush.
Yeah. Think about the one that we saw with an elephant foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
He was chowing down, having a great evening.
So we have a poll here. Carol saying left, Cookie left, Corsider left,
So that's 4.
and then Timmy left, Barbara left, Zozo left, Joy left,
Left it is.
left. Leonardo, where lions? Lions, they've seen in Kwenga, the Ngati main pride says in Kwenga. That's our neighboring reserve on the eastern eastern side. And we had this one female yesterday, but we didn't manage to see it last night. There's some cars they did sit just for a short time, and then it vanished into the bushes because it was in a drainage line. Then yeah, they will be slowly coming here, and then we haven't seen the Ngati breakaway pride, which is 2 females, and the moms, and 4 cubs. There are some others. They say there's if you can make a U-turn here, brother, because if you went right, there's an elephant there.
See what I mean?
Not far from us.
Left, there could have been dogs. Right, nothing. In this case, it was reversed. Yeah, let's turn around.
Still around, brother.
And turn around up here. Elephant. Oop, 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 oop.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you. Do you have a good shot? See if I try to just back up. Come on, come on.
Leonardo, are you asking
made it worse.
Me? Or are you asking Alex? What's your Instagram?
There we go. That's got to be a little better for you, right? What's my Instagram? Misguided Guide.
Misguided Guide.
Yeah, because I think if you're a guide, you're never done learning.
Okay.
So, misguided.
Beautiful. Mine is just a Kai Club. Beautiful sighting.
Yeah, I think if I could see an Ellie every day the rest of my life, I would die a happy man.
Beautiful. Do you know what's my name, brother? You know what's my name? What's your name?
Elephant?
For sure. My cousin. I just love sitting next to them, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love them. Just love watching them.
In California, close to where I live, there's these big ancient boulders. And the boulders have these polished, smooth rubs on them from deep in time, 10,000, 12,000 years ago, where mammoths, woolly mammoths came and were rubbing their shoulders.
Whoa.
So kind of like the tree that we just saw. But the rock is just polished to just this beautiful, smooth stone. And I love considering that North America at one point was very similar to Africa. We had North American cheetah and North American lion. We had our own elephants by way of mammoth. The whole landscape would have been completely different when people first arrived. North America has been inhabited for probably 30,000 years or more. But what a world they walked into.
Whoa, brother. Oh. And it's so interesting how they camouflage and just blends in with the surrounding, brother. Such a big, giant animal, but it can just...
Yeah. Isn't it though? Just a few steps off the road, gone.
Leonardo, wild dogs. Wild dogs, last time they saw them, they were just right on the north, just northeast corner of Providence. So we don't know whether they did come down or they went further north. So they didn't come to this area for quite some time now because there was such an activity of lions, because there was that breakaway pride on the south, and the Ngati pride, the Ngati main pride, was just right on the eastern part of Pridelands, just in Kwenga, a neighboring reserve. So they couldn't come down south Pridelands because of those lions, they think, because lions and wild dogs, oh, they're enemies, brother.
Yeah, not friends.
Yeah, and
it's a little West Side Story action.
Yeah, and you know, like lions, they do kill these wild dogs. Brother. If they get a chance to, they just kill them. That's why wild dogs, they just don't want to see themselves next to lions. When they smell them, they just moves off.
Are you ready?
Oh, Kosara says that's a wow, brother. She never heard of it and never see the mammoth rocks. So she must go and visit that place, right?
Yeah, it's in Sonoma County. It's a place called Goat.
Oh.
G-O-A-T, Goat Rock.
Goat Rock.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Why it's called Goat Rock, I'm not sure. I think it has something to do with a farmer who had a bunch of goats. So, you know, I love how names are simple. Farmer with a lot of goats, let's call it Goat Rock. Where to next, Kyle?
Now we are heading to, this area called Leopard Copy. Not Leopard Copy, Killer Copy. We have another elephant there, but it's quite deep in the bush. We are going to pass Killer Copy, and I will also want us to pass via Yucas Rock. It's a nice rock formation, beautiful. And we'll be heading to our new hyena den, and we're going to check what's happening there.
And that's not the den with the cam on it, is it?
No, that one's the main den, the old den that we know. So they move slightly north from that main den. So we check both of them when we get time to. And we're going to start with this new den. Then we're going to check the old den. Then we will go slightly east from there, and then we'll shoot down to Ndlovu Den.
Excellent. I'm glad you've got the roadmap, because I certainly don't.
Yeah, it took me. Oh, stop, brother, stop. Yes.
Yes.
The competition starts. Or we can move a little bit forward. There, fresh droppings, eh? Fresh droppings. Have you ever ate the marula straight from an elephant poo?
Can we?
Let's do this.
Onwards. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can stop here. Right? It's a challenge, brother. Some people, they know me as
the poo man?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, the poo man. And my tongue is steel. That's why they say stainless steel, brother.
Maybe let's make that a little nicer. How about chocolate lover?
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
That sounds better.
So we have to search for marula. So it's
Here's,
quite
just
safe.
here.
The elephants are just a bit further away from us, and that's why I decided to come a little bit further, not the droppings right at the back. Oh, brother, we're not the only ones.
Somebody beat us to the table.
Yeah. So it means like we're not. There's no competition here, because this one is looking for the actual dropping, and we're looking for fruits. So it means we will just chow in marula from droppings, brother. Let's see whether we'll have the right ones. But these ones are quite smashed. I want the ones that are a bit. These ones are quite smashed. So the ones that back there, Brian, I'll quickly go there, the back there, and see whether.
Can you picture your entire life being spent centered around poo? I think that's kind of beautiful, to be honest, in its own weird poetic way.
Brother, are you sure of doing this?
Yeah, I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
Are you sure? Is your tummy still, brother?
We'll find out, won't we?
Which one do you choose here?
You're the expert, you tell me.
Let me have a look, see the whole.
Ready. But at least, even if we don't have a toilet paper in the car, we have like a toilet paper tree.
Yeah, that'll work.
We're ready for this.
All right, which one are you choosing?
Which one are you choosing, brother?
I like the color of this one.
Yeah.
That's like a nice, rich gold.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Show me your prizes. Congratulations.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So, we're not gonna chew this and swallow it. Just take it in and then just spit it out. Just take it out, because
Okay.
I'm used to this, brother. I'm used to this. And so if you're a sensitive viewer, you can look away from the camera.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Get a nice
Yeah.
shot of your faces as you. It's good to do that.
So we're gonna just,
Okay.
it's like a wine tasting. We're gonna put it and get all the aromas
Yeah, sure.
and then spit it out.
I'm ready.
It's a can do, yeah.
So before we start, do you know how to eat the marula? You got to pop.
I've
the
never
cap.
had it in the husk. We're not eating the husk, I assume.
Shame.
Yeah, the thing is,
I'm fond of marula jelly.
Just peel off the skin.
Yeah.
The top part.
Yeah.
Like, pop a cap off.
Yeah. You hear the juice coming out. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Now you can just pop that into your mouth. Squeeze it in. Oh, there we go.
It's nice.
I didn't spit.
Okay. Mine looks different.
That's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Mine looks.
Yours is juicy.
Yeah, for sure.
You've got extra flavor in there, Kai.
Ready? Been doing this for years, brother. It's nice. Tastes nice.
It's good. You're more of a showman than I am, though.
Thanks, brother. So that was beautiful. That was beautiful. So it tastes very different. And I'm not saying you have to try this when you come to Africa, but this is mine. This is what I like to do. I'm not saying people has to do that. But
I think the good rule of thumb would be, please don't eat anything unless someone who's an expert tells you that it's safe. Don't be rocking up to Africa putting stuff in your mouth.
yes, and
That's a bad idea.
the other thing I use, the method I use, that makes me feel a little bit better, is that if it gives life to our vegetable garden, and if it gives life to these plants, this particular dropping, then it will give life to.
Well, I think it's important because it's a reminder that we're part of it. I think so often we get really distracted and removed from wild places. You know, I grew up more in town, and you don't really have any sense of what's wild because you don't see it, you're not part of it. So I think making an effort to come to places like this is so vital and important to everybody. Makes me a little jealous of people like yourself that have just always been here.
But you're always welcome, man.
Well, thank you.
To fly down, you're always welcome. The push, brother, it's always waiting for you, man.
There's a
It's
sense of
always waiting
home.
for everyone, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get a chance, just visit.
Because you have to think from almost the scientific point of view, this is where humans are from. This landscape. I mean, that, for me, there's just this undeniable sense of being home when you're here that I think everybody needs to experience.
I hear you, brother. And what's so interesting, I eat poo, an elephant poo, without a problem, because survival things and stuff, when you go to your survival shows and stuff, you find people squeezing off the juices from this dropping and then they drink that because they ran out of water. So that simply means it's good to eat it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
For sure.
You could have that all night and be perfectly happy.
Yeah, for sure. And that's like spinach. If you can cook it, spinach.
It's a little different than spinach. little different. But still good. I would not pass if I saw it at a buffet.
Yeah, Alexandra, I always eat things, eh?
We should have collected more.
Oh, yeah, I just love eating things, brother. Yo!
The copy? Is that it?
Yeah, this is... Oh, look!
Hornbills.
Hornbills, brother.
Trumpeter hornbills.
Trumpeter hornbills. Whoa!
We were just talking about that last night.
Whoa! Trumpeter hornbills. Beautiful, eh?
I remember as a kid having a book that was my dad's before me. So it's an old book from the 60s because he's an old man.
Yes.
That had trumpeter hornbills in it. I remember looking at that page endlessly. I was fascinated by, wait, the female's gonna go in there and the male's gonna seal her in and then feed her for like weeks until the chicks are ready to fledge.
Whoa.
That's commitment.
And thinking of that, it doesn't sound true, brother. If you can tell a person who's never been in the bush and telling that person that the process of laying eggs and raising a chick is just just happens inside a hole.
We're different. We're a very different animal as humans.
Whoa. Well done, Brian, from Africa Sky. Beautiful camera work, brother. Love it.
A plus.
Leonardo is asking, are leopard claws sharper than lions?
I don't know offhand. What would you say? I would say they've got to be round about the same. I would lean toward leopard being a little sharper, but they got to be round about the same.
I will go with, they're the same, brother. I think so. Yeah, I think they're the same because they're tucked in all the time and they're just sharp. And because if you can see a leopard hunting and if you can see a lion hunting, if you can see it like trying to grab a prey species with those claws, like it does like a huge damage. So it seems like the sharpness has to be the same.
Yeah, yeah. But the leopard, you know, a little smaller, so it's working alone largely. The lion brought backup, so I feel like they've got to be pretty close to being sharp, but I don't know. The lion, he's got teammates to help him, whereas the leopard is completely on his own.
Yes, they might be sharp, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question. The ones that get us thinking are good.
Yeah, for sure.
They're all great questions, though. Don't get me wrong.
There are some scales on camera, Brian. Alexandra is saying. It's beautiful. Yes. I should have guests more often. Oh, that's Zandile.
You could start your own little talk show, Kaya.
Oh, really?
Here in the truck, have guest presenters. What would that show be called, though? It's got to have a snappy title. You want to lean toward the cliche, like On Drive with Kaya, but you know that's people. We've been there, done that. We can do better.
So I think the viewers can come up with something.
I think they should.
Yeah.
They're the ones watching the show.
Yeah, because I can't really think of something right now. I can't really think of something. Adla Ramo is saying, I'd say leopards, but leopards, because of tree climbing, might have sharper claws more often. So I'll also go with leopards, like sharper, but in terms of like the stronger part, I think I'll go with the lions.
Yeah.
Because lions such a huge cat, it's bigger than a leopard.
Stay there. We had a squirrel just eating his dinner there.
Yeah, Cookie, actually, we have to check for a 2-track that goes inside here. There's a 2-track that goes inside, but it's not here. I think it's a little bit further. Unless the lion is Lakatha, she's always been alone. Yeah, I think also because they saw a female lion yesterday, so I also had a thought maybe that was Lakatha, but I didn't say much because I didn't manage to see the lion. So it might be Lakatha because maybe she's done mating with those 2 males that they protect and own the Ngati Pride. So I think it's still a little bit further, brother.
Nah, this is Franklin. She's
Oh, it's Frank. Hey, Frank.
desperately trying to run away.
Trying to test your speed, brother. Wild Talks with Kaya. Mary, Barbara, African Adventures with Kaya. Here's this 2-track, brother. It takes us to the new den.
We're turning here?
On the left. Yes. Keeping up with Kaya. Or Kaya and Company.
Kaya and oh, there we go.
That's joy.
This is a good little truck, but it's got the turn radius of a battleship.
Oh look, just right next to us. The small Alice in there. Oh, it looks like a breeding herd. Woohoo! And this is a place where we saw that hyena cub sitting on an elephant foot. So the breeding herd is here now. So I think they're here to claim their
little one.
Their little one. Yeah, look at the left. Beautiful.
You tell me when.
Oh. Let's wait and see how lucky we're going to get, because it's such a very tricky area. Oh, listen to that. Wow.
Do the mics pick that up? Not really.
Oh, it's been quite a while not seeing a breeding herd. It's beautiful seeing one. And there was this one time, I think it's a month ago, or 1.5 months ago, at Ndlovu Dam, we had about maybe 50, 60, 70 elephants. It was beautiful swimming, some were pushing each other, and then there was this big tusker called Ezulwini. He was on mast, and then he was trying to follow this female, and these younger males were like there, and he was chasing them. He just gave us a show, brother. Those Eddies were like, whoa, the youngsters were just in the dam swimming, and just great.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see where we are.
Alex.
Yeah.
Adam was asking, have you ever been in front of a virtual audience before?
I have, yeah. So when I was a park ranger, we did virtual tours. And I've also worked at some other smaller type parks that have done virtual tours. And then so as I mentioned earlier, part of why I'm out here is to do the pilot for this new show called Misguided, which is going to be a show where we travel to meet people like Kaya and Painteddog and Brent, and meet people that work with wildlife and go out on adventures. The show's basically about people, places, and wildlife. So we've actually been doing the show for about 2 years, and it's a mixed show. It's a live and edited show. So what we do is we shoot the actual show with an audience like you guys, and then we edit it and create a 10-minute mini doc out of it later. So we've retooled it now. We have it with mammals, and we're going to rebrand it, relaunch it, basically. But yeah, I've done many virtual drives. We did actually 2 virtual drives. I probably shouldn't say this, but in Kruger, because we didn't have permission. Both went really well, and we were on a shoestring budget. We had no materials, but we still pulled it off. On one of the drives, we had like 2,000 school kids with us. Wow. They were all back in California, and this leopard came out across the road, and we could hear them in the earpiece just going ballistic, because they're from California. They've never seen a leopard before.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Bringing experiences like that to people is a treasure. It's a gift.
Yeah, for sure, man. And sometimes people, I get questions like, how do you feel being in the bush? Like, why you decided to come and work in the bush? Like, I can't really answer that.
Why not?
I just feel you under that sometimes, because like people asking me, what's this love of the bush about? What did you find out about this and stuff? I'm like, I can't really answer that, because I grew up in a village, in a rural area, and then like these kind of things. They're not like we didn't have like Big Five and all stuff like what they have here, but we have our small communal bushes there. And then we used to go there and stuff, do all sorts of things. But yeah, I think it all started there. And I used to have like animals when I was still young. My grandfather used to buy me like few animals. Like I used to have a rabbit. I used to have chickens. I used to have pigeons. At some stage, I used to have a guinea fowl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I didn't buy that guinea fowl.
Yeah.
I found a guinea fowl chick, but I thought it was just a domestic chicken chick.
So you borrowed it.
So I took it from. Actually, it was wet. I was from school. It was wet, and then it was raining that day in the afternoon, just before school. And then I was walking home. Then I picked up this small little chick. I thought it was a chicken. There's a chick. Then I took it home. Then this thing grew up. Then it suddenly changed color to gray, a little bit black, and then with white spots. Like, what is happening now?
It's an alien.
Yeah, and then boom, that thing goes to what used to my chicken. It was domesticated. It was nice, but it ended up just moving off.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just a wild animal. It won't be settling with the chickens. But some people do have domesticated guinea fowls, but that one decided to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right, though. It is such a tricky question of why life in the bush. I mean, again, why not a life in the bush? I think for me, it's our planet is so finite and fragile. I want to spend as much time as I possibly can in settings like that. You know, the cities, I'm good. That's the real wild. I don't want to go there.
Beautiful. Alex, the den is just ahead of us.
Shall we?
Not far from it. Yeah, we can drive to there, brother. And Mas 54 is saying Bush Perspectives with Kaya.
That's a good name.
Yeah, I love it. And then Bush Talk with Kaya also. That's from Mas. And yeah, but we have to choose from this list, eh?
You make a good host. I can say that much.
Oh, thank you so much, brother.
As your guest, I feel very comfortable.
I really appreciate that, brother.
Even though I have no idea where I'm driving.
But you know this area, we were here last night.
We were here.
Yeah.
The hyena was just here.
Yeah, let's check whether...
Like right here, right to the left of the truck.
There's no one in the house. There's a hole there. The hole is just
That's the den?
Yeah, that's the den. But there's no one home. So we're heading out.
I'm enjoying this road that's not a road. It really wants to be, but also doesn't want to be a road.
Yeah, I can see someone has been here. But yeah, it's been quite some time. But I will take us back. It's
That way?
yeah, the road is the main road there. Cookie, you didn't catch up. You didn't catch their website, sadly. Do you have a website, brother?
Oh, well, Mammals does. Mammals, that's with a Z. I know it's a little confusing. Mammals.com. You should find all the info you need there to tune into all their new live programs, and then their Mighty Network, where you can chat with other folks that are just as excited about nature as all of us are. Where are we going, Kaya? Is this here?
Yes.
It's all bushes.
Just to make sure that we don't... whoa, this is going to be very tricky.
Ah, it's here.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh Allah. You know, I'm lost in the bush.
Are you?
Thanks,
Looks like we dine on marula fruits tonight. I see, I'm trying to figure out how to make this turn. Where does that go?
Yeah, you can bundu bash in here, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're wondering back home, no, this is not fun at all. I'm going to put Kaya into this bush by the end of the evening.
Yeah, but this it doesn't have thorns.
Struggling for reverse. Come on. There it is. Tricky, tricky badger. Okay.
Yes.
Turn radius of a battleship. Oh, we've killed it.
Okay, beautiful. Yes, brother.
Come on, Badger.
Yes. Do this, brother.
Where to now?
Yes, here.
It's trying to come back. You guys need to do a little road maintenance out here.
It has to be. It's just, yeah, you can see it. There's the road. Easy. Bunde bashing. So now we will be heading to this place called, we can just bunde bashing here.
Here?
Yes. So we're going to this area called Zeppatering, and then we're going to say hi to the old den. We're going to say hi to, then we should left. Yes. We're going to say hi to the new den, to the old den. Then yes.
Okay, there
we'll
we
be
are.
heading straight to Ndlovu Dam. And when we get there, we'll shoot deep east. And we get to see what's happening around the eastern part of Province.
Are you all right back there? We had that bush right in you for a while. And is everybody at home okay? That must have been terrifying. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you so much, Africa Sky. Enjoy the rest of your day. Africa Sky is pulling up because it's something to do. But,
Well, thank you so much for being with us.
So this is a nice open area there. Hoping to see something walking, and our special boy, a rhino, white rhino, likes to hang around there.
Do you think tonight when we dine on marula fruits, we should take russet bush willow seeds for our drink?
Yeah, but I haven't tried that actually. I haven't tried
It's
that.
good.
Yeah,
Let's make it tonight.
let's make it tonight. We have to find some.
It's best iced.
Whoa, tried it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the only way I drink it.
yeah, I've heard that they make nice drink.
Mm.
You have to grind them, ground them, and then you cook them all. Beautiful.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, because I've heard that this tribe,
Which
Herero.
one? Straight?
Yes, he's straight. The Herero people. You find them Hereros, you find them in Namibia, it's a tribe. The Herero and Himbas. And they use those seeds to make coffee. Yeah, we're gonna try that, man.
Let's do.
Yeah, we can try that. Find Brian. Beautiful.
One of my favorite wild plants back home is manzanita. Do you speak any Spanish? No?
Nope.
Manzana is apple, so manzanita is little apple. And the tree has this gorgeous purple bark. It's often called the refrigerator tree because when you touch it, it's very cold.
Beautiful.
And it makes these little fruits every early summer, which is June. And they taste like little Granny Smith apples. They're delicious.
Wow.
You can grind them up and add them into salad dressing, eat them whole if you like, put them in desserts.
And it's so interesting, manzana.
Manzana, apple.
In manzana, some South African languages, manzana means like tiny water.
Tiny,
Water.
okay.
Yeah, and then you find like manzi means water. Manzi.
The Spaniards took a slightly different route.
Whoa.
Man, what a beautiful evening to be out here.
Yeah, for sure.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
Love the sunrises, sunsets. Beautiful here, brother. Is it shown in the US?
Yes.
Mammals.
Mammals, yes, is a global thing. So they have, I'm one of the creators from California. They've got scuba divers in Australia that are going to be, they've done it a few times already, these underwater live streams. So picture like you go on safari here with Kaya and Brent, but instead you're underwater with guides explaining all kinds of wonderful ocean life to you. That's pretty cool. They have a show that's going to be like a interactive game show, so you can play like trivia and win prizes and help raise money for different conservation efforts, hosted by a biologist. And there's one I haven't met yet, a gentleman who's a rock climber in Yosemite National Park in California, and they're going to be streaming that, which that has to be wild, climbing up these insane cliffs and live streaming.
Short left.
But yeah, it's all free and it's global.
You're all invited to Alex's pilot at 7 p.m. Pacific Monday.
Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific, yes.
Yes.
We're going to be featuring Painteddog
Alexander.
TV, so the whole idea is we're going to put you guys on the hot seat. There we go. Tricky, tricky.
Yes, just,
You guys do amazing work, so we want to show that off. We want to, I mean, everybody knows anyway, but we want to show you guys off.
Yes, beautiful. So I also have to go to my internet, so you can see here's the den. It's beautiful, nice and open, but no hyenas, brother.
Nobody's home.
Yeah, because actually this Pride Lands clan of hyenas, there's been a commotion like a few months ago, brother.
I remember.
It's been
Yeah.
crazy. It's been insane. It's been like, it's been heartbreaking. And
Yeah, I was so caught up when I first heard the news. So I have this cam on at my house all the time. I keep it on one of my screens.
whoa. Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, eh? And it's interesting, like sitting with a person who knows this area, who knows his cameras, but who's never been here. And you're talking about our cameras and our live virtual safaris and stuff, as if like you've been here.
I have to be honest, fanboyed a little hard when I saw the Badger for the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, it's the Badger. And then you were like, do you want to drive it? I'm like, yes, like a little bit. And I'm like, there's the den. Like, does it get any better than this? No. This is cool.
Yo, brother, I can't really keep up with these questions and comments, but yeah, I will try by all means to go through them and to go like just one by one each. Yes, whoa, yes. Whew.
So it's flooded. So your show's a hit.
Yeah.
What name did we decide on?
I think I will go with, because I just this one sounded very, very nice. I like Bush Talk with Kaya. Keeping up with Kaya, I just loved it. I just love everything, really, like Bush Perspective with Kaya. I just love it.
You're gonna have a long evening sorting through those.
Yeah, I just and the thing is, the tricky part is what is the show is going to be all about, because you really have to have a goal of like, we want to do this and that and that. I don't want to be like hosting a show, then I don't know like the like what's happening, what's the topic. Should I like want to have a topic or maybe different topics each and every week, because we have to plan like for the next coming 4 or 5 shows.
Right.
You have to know like which topic I'm going to.
Well, I think
it takes time, eh?
it does, yeah. Having done a lot of live, it takes time. I did for a while a show where we chatted with scientists, and it gets to be a lot. But I think something that's not often talked about enough is guiding is an art form, and presenting and doing it well. That's a skill that you have to really want to work at and be good at. And I think guides don't often get enough time to just hang out with other guides and chat about, guiding and everything that comes along with that. Because these are the chats I think we all have around the campfire, but we certainly don't ever make them public. I think if you just chatted with other guides, that's right there.
Victoria saying, Alex, this is mom. Can you
I'm in
turn to
trouble.
the camera and say hi to the students in room 12 at TCK?
The students at Tully C. Knowles, room 12, Mom, hi. Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day in school so far. Pay attention, Mom's a great teacher. She taught me and look where it got me.
Beautiful, bro. Did you play that?
No.
I think you wrote that somewhere, brother.
No. Improvisation.
Beautiful. Well, man, let's hit the road, brother. Let's
Onwards.
hit the road. So what you see here from a camera, it's coming from there. Actually, everything is happening from behind, actually. What you see, like this small little camera, this thing is operating that small little thing.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's quite small.
Rosemary, our superstars of the bush.
Superstars of the bush. Left or right?
Barbara is saying she needs another addiction, brother. I think your show is going to be another addiction. Because Barbara watches our drives, brother. She's always on our drives, on our virtual safaris all the time, right? So
add it to the Painteddog repertoire of things you guys offer, yeah?
And she's coming for you now.
Is she?
Yeah. You're hitting right straight, brother. Adlaramo, nice to meet you, Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that would be so cool to see Painteddog TV highlight. It's beautiful. I don't want to miss things here. So what's your favorite tree?
Favorite tree? Ooh.
In the Lowveld.
In the Lowveld.
Yes.
It's a good question. There's so many options. First off, I'm quite fond of marula. I have to be honest. I like the fruits. I like the taste. I like just the shape of the tree. I like that there's male and female marula trees. You know, just everything about. What about you?
Favorite tree? It's the leadwood.
The leadwood. Oh, that's a great choice.
The leadwood, because they can stand for years after their death.
Yeah.
Like they can stand like strong for years, brother.
Almost indestructible.
And there's no like an insect that will bother that tree. Nothing, brother.
And they're pretty fire resistant too, right?
And what they do actually, they bend for they like hardwood, and they can bend for ages, bro. And the other thing is that they used to make railway sleepers with the wood.
Did they?
So in the olden days, yeah.
Which way?
Let's take right. Let's take right from here. This is zebra clearing. So we see lots and lots of zebras around here. But today it decided to be a bit far away from zebra clearing.
See, that's another thing Americans have really doubled down on. We use the imperial system and we say zebra, which is wrong.
But it sounds nice. When you're saying a Z, actually, I remember Big Z. Do you know Steps Up, the movie Penguins?
Yeah.
Big Z.
Big Z, yeah.
Just love it.
Zebra.
So you prefer zebra?
Zebra.
Compared to zebra.
Like you would say Deborah, not Debra.
Okay. Deborah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Debra, that's strange. Zebra, that's strange. I'm sure we just sparked a massive debate online.
We're taking left here. There's a lot of junctions in the bush, brother. And then we cut straight, then we're going to take a right. We're going to take a right here on your right.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah. Just
distracted.
Beautiful. Yes. Ah, you know these roads, brother. You will know these roads. I remember my first few days with Yuka. Oh.
Was she a good road teacher?
Yeah, she is, brother. And she was a good teacher to me. And because I've been in the bush for quite some time, it's easier for me to master these roads. Even if I don't master their names quickly, but I master that this one will take me to this other road, this one will lead me to this and that. And then I just learn the names.
Well, I think
shortly after that.
If we were to sit down and write like a list of rules for being a guide, I think right at the top you'd have to know your park. You have to know the roads, you have to know the different areas, you have to just know on the fly if a guest wants to have a certain kind of experience, where your best chance of that might be. So I think rule number one, know your park, including the roads. Straight on?
Straight on, bro. Straight on, bro.
Over the Impala depository.
Dilip must be Marule. Okay, a lot more. Is there an African word that means breath, heart, spirit to name the show? Yeah. Breath means umoya, umphefumulo. Heart, inhliziyo or ihliziyo. Then spirit, umoya also means umoya.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, yes, Ariana Impalas. Ariana says this. He loves Impalas. They look so clean, brother. They look so clean, man.
They take very good care of themselves.
Yeah.
Obsessively.
And you remember what on a drive yesterday, where we with Brenty, he said this species, like the Impalas, they've been like this
1.4 million years.
Just imagine.
Longer than humans.
Same, like they never changed.
So, let me just, there we go, Nicho. You know, they're not particularly tall. I'd say they, come to our waist? So can you picture the human ancestors deeper in time? So let's get crazy and think of like Australopithecines.
That's a huge word, brother. That's a huge word.
Australopithecus africanus is one of our oldest ancestors. Has anybody in the audience heard of Lucy? She was, I think, still the oldest discovered human ancestor physically. They found her remains, and I can't remember which museum she's at, but she would only be about yay shorter than the badger, like yay tall. Wow. So picture our ancestors walking around with this, because Australopithecines go back about 2.5 million years. So they would have shared time and space with ancient Impala.
Wow.
And been basically as tall or shorter, which is crazy.
Oh man! And when you said Lucy, because our helper in the house, the lady is Lucy, I'm like, whoa.
No, not her. Lucy, the Leakeys, Mary Leakey discovered Lucy. I think that was the early 1960s. That's one of my favorite words, Australopithecus.
Australopithecus.
It rolls right out of the mouth. Australopithecus.
Australopithecus.
And now we're off.
I mean, I don't like playing with these huge bombastic words, because you know I have big teeth, right? I might injure myself in here.
Careful. Thinking of human ancestors, not far from where we are right now, a scientist called Lee Berger discovered our newest member of our family tree called Homo naledi.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, in the Rising Star Caves, not far from here. But it's like all things in academia, really debated whether he actually discovered a new ancestor or if it's maybe a variation on something else that we already know about. Who knows? But this landscape is, again, fundamentally connected to being human.
For sure. Yeah, and the Wheaties is saying no need to evolve. They are perfect for what they are.
Yeah, the Impalas crushed it. Don't change a thing.
Oh, beautiful, bro.
Like crocodiles.
Yeah. Oh, crocs. Oh, I don't have crocs here, but they say they do come and go. Maybe they don't like our water here. These crocs.
You know what not to do around a crocodile, right? Never smile at a crocodile. I had to, I'm sorry. It was sitting there. I thought of it and was like, I have to say it. As low as it is, low-hanging fruit, we're going to go with it.
Whoa! Impalas flow like a river running together. A lot more. Oh, Z is saying, think Lucy original is kept at museum in Ethiopia.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I thought she was either in Germany or Ethiopia, but didn't want to be wrong. So, Z? That came from Z?
Yeah, it came from Z.
Thank you, Z. Oh, dung beetle with the ball.
Oh.
And just turn the car so you got a better shot.
And Michelle is saying Dr. Tobias found the Taung skull, I think. Taung skull.
Oh, he's just gone off. Let me roll forward.
Rosemary is saying I must spell it. Spell
Australopithecus?
Australopithecus, yes, spelling bee. Safari spelling bee.
Let me try. So I didn't mention my degree, everybody, is in anthropology. So I'm cheating a little bit here. I know a lot of this stuff. And I work back in the States when I'm not guiding as an archaeologist. So it's all weirdly connected. Australopithecus africanus. Let me try here. So A-U-A-S-S-T-R. I'm going to get it wrong. A-L-A-P-I-T-H-I-C-U-S. Something like that. Australopithecus. Close. Ballpark. Africanus is easy. I'm sure it's wrong, but it was close enough.
But you did well, brother. You did well.
Did they say?
You did well. I'm saying that.
How many? Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You did well, brother. Yes. And I can't say you are wrong because I can't spell the word. So I won't tell you where the dam is, but I think you will smell it. And then the smell will give you directions. Whoa, look, stop, quickly, go back, quickly. Yes, look at that.
Sunset.
Yes. Look at that. Can't even drive without that.
Right there. Good. Move more. Yeah. You say when. Of course it rolls forward.
It's beautiful, brother. Actually, when I'm looking and watching and absorbing this, the sunrise or the sunset, I just normally keep quiet and just listen to the sounds of the bush. All the birds, cats, if possible.
Beautiful shot. I was close. On Australopithecus, I was close. A-U-S-T-R-A-L-O. That's where I got it wrong. I think I said L-I.
You did well, brother.
Yeah.
You did well. You did very well, my man. Oh, I can see elephants.
Yeah, you can do them.
Yeah, we could. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Brian. That was a beautiful shot there, brother.
Well done.
I believe everyone has grabbed them some screenshots.
You're getting your Oscar in cinematography, right? When you guys get invited to the Oscars, please promise me you'll wear all your bush gear to the ceremony. Don't go in a tuxedo.
Oh, it's such a big wave. Oh. Australopithecus.
What do you think, Kai? I'm going to jump down here so we can shoot across the water.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you smell the water, bro?
Yes.
Oh.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. Check. Oh, I thought it was coming. Maybe he will come. We can go a little bit down, brother.
Want to start here?
Down. Just run.
I think he's going to drink.
Yeah, we can hold it.
Do you want to?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go and have him drinking. If he decides to drink. Beautiful. Yo, just elephants are just everywhere today. Just everywhere.
Oh, I didn't see this part of the road.
Yes. welcome to this. Oh, Michelle, the University of the Witwatersrand, that's Johannesburg in Jozi, has a great paleontology program. Yo, this is huge words, bro. This is huge words, my man. Oh.
Yes, that university is a great paleo program. I kind of regret not studying paleo more, to be honest.
Well, I still can, brother.
That's true. Life is, you know,
can.
all about just do what makes you happy. Like being here.
Yeah, beautiful. And look at this elephant playing with its trunk.
He's got like just not a care in the world.
Yeah, and you will see there's a small bird there which is called the blacksmith lapwing.
Yeah,
And it has chicks, and it might try to chase this elephant away if it gets closer to its chicks.
But they're all lying up on the dam wall underneath the tree house. The ones you've been speaking from the backside near the carcass. I'm just going around to the dam now. But it looks like
Lara wants to know, do either of us draw pictures? Okay. I can't speak for Kaya, he's listening to the radio, but I am a terrible artist. And if I had, do we have scrap paper?
the name of the dam. I didn't hear it properly.
No, I was going to say I will draw you an elephant and then send it to you. It'll be terrible, but no, I wish I was better at drawing. Do you draw, Kaya?
Do I draw?
Yeah, Lara wants to know.
Ah, for sure, I do draw, but I can't draw like a human being. But I can draw cartoons. I can draw animals. I can draw, brother. Yeah, but I don't. But sometimes my drawings, I don't think people will buy them. Oh, sometimes they get terrible, bro. That's why sometimes I just give them to people. I don't know whether they put them on their walls or they just throw them into a bin. So, this beautiful Ellie, and I'm trying to scan around to look for those Egyptian geese, but nowhere to be found. It means those ones you saw this morning, Brian, they were leaving. They were saying goodbye. That's why they flew above us, because they understood that we were following them since they were very young. And yeah, it's sad, brother, because we'll see them like 7 goslings swimming apart. But none is happening right now. So we have this beautiful sighting, which is an elephant.
I think we should take Lara up on this later and have a drawing competition.
Yeah, for sure, we can.
Well, we're making our marula fruits for dinner tonight. We'll have a drawing competition on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. I'm up for that. I'm up for that.
He did have that teenage boy attitude about him, didn't he?
Because he didn't drink at all.
He had a swagger. I like it.
So this is eco training.
And I agree. They said on here, Kaya, you have to guide the guide. I have no idea where I'm going. You are still truly the guide on this drive.
Oh, for sure, brother. But yeah, actually, I like it. You driving me, brother, and we're having like a nice fat chat. We shoot left, then we're going down a little bit south, southeast area. Get to see what's happening down there. Oh, you hear Brent Carroll? He's on radio. It's just somewhere far away from Brighton. It's just in Kwanga. Driving to Kwanga. Yeah, these are young boys, especially when they start like they just reach their sexual maturity. They will be like trying to go into bash, trying to take down trees, and then walking with swag. Like they just want all the attention they want to get. Oh, Cookie. As I was saying, it's sad not to see them, but it was so amazing to see them flying above us. Oh, it was great. It was proper. It was beautiful. And I can't. I don't know how I feel right now because I spent weeks and weeks following up on those goslings, man. Like from this tiny to this.
You feel like a proud parent.
Yeah, like an uncle, brother.
Yeah, like an uncle. There you go.
And I'm worried because these naughty boys and girls will be. And I gave them names. There were 7, right?
And you'll be up late at night now worrying about them for the rest of your life.
Because now I gave them names, brother. There were 7. I gave them names 1 up to 7. There's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7.
Look what we have here.
Michelle, this will please to show you what drawings. Do you have something, brother? Whoa! Beautiful.
Where do you think the myth started that porcupine shoot these out of their body? I'd love to know the guy that first said that, because it's like, come on. I've spent the rest of my life now having to explain, nah, they don't shoot. These are just like cool hairs.
You know what I think? I remember when I used to go to visit a brother to my granny. He was living in in deep rurals, but like his house was here, and then the second house was like kilometers and kilometers away. So they used to hunt there. They used to hunt, and when I got there, I was just a boy there. And then what they did was they used to use like a snare, a wire snare, and then they will just put it just around the hole where these porcupines sleep. And what happens is in the morning or the next day, if it's caught there, you'll find it without quills. So I think that
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So because of it like fighting with that snare and stuff, but it doesn't shoot like these quills, but it just come off.
Yeah. You know, in North America, we have porcupine as well.
Yes.
But one of the, among the, like everything is different. One big difference is that the quills here on Hystrix cristata, the African porcupine, you know, if I stabbed it into my hand, it would hurt, but I could slide it back out and then probably have some kind of weird bacterial infection. But in North America, they're very fine barbs. So if I were to put it into my hand, it would lock and I would have to tear it back out. So it's really painful. I know quite a few people whose dogs have gone after porcupine and they get them all under their face.
Oh, especially pit bulls, eh?
Yeah. So it's a trip to the vet to have those removed because it's uncomfortable for the dog.
Beautiful, eh? That's so interesting, brother. That's super interesting. Whoa. Ryan? Are you still doing good at the back there, brother?
Yeah. He's having a great time.
Love it.
It's got the best office in the world.
To take off my hat. Let's be careful, my head doesn't cover the whole screen.
I'm with you, I'm in the big head club.
Yes.
Smell that grass? I need someone to make a candle out of this for back home, because when I'm there, I'm just planning my next trip back here. I've got your den on all the time, so I've got the sounds in the house. I need a candle of the sweetgrass here.
Okay.
And then add in just a little bit of dung every so often, like you get out here. That's good. That's good. You know, a few years ago, someone tried to sell air. You should bottle this and sell this.
Yeah.
That I would pay for this.
Beautiful. And the Tammy has 2 of them, the porcupine quills. Said a friend brought back for her.
Very nice, Tammy. Are they fine desk ornaments or are they hat? A lot of people put them up in their hat.
Yeah, for sure. And I've seen that like it becomes a style or a fashion of some sort. And I've seen like a few people in their hats that just sticks it in their head, just on the side of their head. But it does look nice, though. Is it safe?
Anything can be safe, theoretically.
Sure, because it's sharp. They're like in here and you're like in your head. Oh! Do you see a monkey, brother, in a tree?
Yeah.
Do you see a monkey in a tree? Hey, straight. There's a monkey there in a tree. You see it?
No. Am I missing him?
My monkey tree there. Yes. I'll show you sometime. Looks like a monkey.
I saw what looked like one. I'm like, wait, I'm not that dumb.
I call it my monkey tree, man.
Okay. Was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that lump looks like a monkey for sure, but I know it's not a monkey.
And Tim is saying he uses when she needs to poke a hole in something.
That works? Yeah, go with it.
Yeah. Yes, a lot more because they shake and then they fall off, so they think they shoot the quills because they don't shoot their quills because if you can see if the when lions they just want to attack a porcupine, what they do is they don't shoot their quills. What they do is they just use their quills. They just go towards them. Oh, this is beautiful crested carpet. Right.
Yeah, well, first they rattle their hollow set. Hey, look, I'm big and scary, and then no, and I'm gonna puff up. Now I'm really big and scary. That was one of the short tail quills that we found there.
Yeah, for sure. Because it can grow long, eh?
Oh, much longer.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, Mary, monkey branch. My favorite. So now it's the time where the sun, the light fades away slowly and slowly and slowly. And then the nocturnal behavior will start to reveal itself.
The night shift takes over.
Yes.
Change of the guard.
Julius, we've missed who's a gentleman driving with me here. It's Alex.
Hello.
California. Oh, Arlana Moore is saying I carved 1-inch pieces of porcupine quill to make toggle buttons for a short vest. So a vest? What's a vest? Because in South Africa, a vest it's something that you wear underneath your t-shirt or your shirt. What's a vest in America?
You're just talking about like a vest?
A vest.
No sleeves, you just, but yeah.
You rock it on top of your shirt or your because the vest is something you wear underneath your shirt or t-shirt.
Under the shirt, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, for us it's on top.
Yeah, the vest underneath. Right? Am I right? Am I correct?
I don't know if you explained it correctly.
The vest you wear underneath your t-shirt.
Your undershirt.
Your undershirt, something like that.
I love that so much about the United States and South Africa are so similar. It's like if you got two kids writing an essay at school and they didn't want to do it, so they just copied each other's work and then changed little details.
Yes.
I just love that the two countries actually share quite a lot in common, down to things like vests. We wear them outside, you guys wear them under.
Yeah, for sure.
That's great.
Because just like a napkin in America, it's something that...
It's the thing you wipe your face with at dinner.
A napkin, like for us, for kids. Like, for babies. Actually.
I love it.
Yeah. That's the way to protect them not to wet the bed. Napkin. Thanks, Jenny.
What do you think, Kaya? Will we get a lion?
Oh, we might, brother. You know, you wouldn't know what you'll find on the other side of the bush.
I was feeling lion-y for a while there, and now I don't know.
Well, because it's more wild this side, eh?
Yeah.
It's more thick, it's more grassy, it's more green. Yeah, you might. Because there's a nice open area up front there. And then we might see something maybe trying to be away from the bushes or this thick grass. Yes, Zygote. That was a crested francolin. You see, Zygote? It was like he knows his
Bird calls.
His bird calls, bro.
So planning to take Fagaza then, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, he must be a birder. So you're just being a bird guide.
Birding was something I had to teach myself to get interested in, and then once I did, it became addictive. I go out every day birding. In fact, I take my big camera back home and all my bush gear, and I walk around our parks and look for birds, and people think I'm crazy because nobody dresses like this or has big cameras in California. You go to the shop after to get some lemonade or something, and people are confused. What is this, Halloween? What is this?
Oh.
Scrub hair.
Oh.
Fast.
Very fast. Yes, I agree with you. Zygote bird calls best. Buffalo! Greetings from Cape Town.
Hello, Cape Town.
This is the open area I was talking about, but it doesn't look to have life. It's a small little mud puddle. Smell that?
Yeah, well. Listen for a second.
It was a funny smell, eh? That's a foul smell. Yeah, take a shower this afternoon.
Sad, maybe.
Is that me, bro?
You took a shower, right?
You know, I did put something my roll on in my body moisturizer. It's written 8-hour protection, brother.
What happens at the 49th hour?
Yeah, you have to shower, but you are still protected during that 48-hour period. So I can spend about 2 days without taking a shower.
I love it.
Yeah. So what do you think of that? Will you do that?
I think that's smart. It saves water.
Yeah, and because I really want to try these things and see whether they do work. Because if they say it's going to protect me from being oily or from being sweaty for 48, then I'll go for it. Linus 2, I can see you. Welcome. Ah. Rutherford Can. I see you. So I'm trying to find the names that I haven't greeted, brother. So there's Maggie, Alicia. How are you? So I want to make sure that.
Where's everybody from?
Oh, they're from different area codes, man. We all talking about. From Alicia. You're talking about Alicia. What was the question? Alex? Who's from? Like?
No, I just was curious where everyone is from.
Oh, they're from all the different area codes. America. They're from. There you go.
Hey. Good old eco training.
Yes. Let's see. My torch is working. I want to do what happened yesterday.
Did you charge it?
Yeah, I did. It was green when I took it.
Are you sure?
Yes. It was green. So I have to press it a few times. Oh, so you know these. Yes. Yo!
Well done.
It
I was
is
gonna say,
working.
otherwise we're going to call from Brent.
So brother, we are looking for a chameleon. So I would like to see a chameleon.
That'd be great.
Oh, it's a rock. So, while I'm looking for all sorts of things, let me put back this
Sister,
helmet
we
here.
had the cat here last night.
Yeah. The cat is there. So Alex, while I'm busy foraging for a signing here, you can go through those questions and comments because I don't wanna miss an eye, shiny eye, or
Slow down, sundown. We are not leaving second gear on this drive, I promise. No Ferrari Safari tonight. From Buffalo. Looks like we've got some folks in the UK and Ecuador. I've never been to Ecuador. I do have family in the UK though. I've been there and it was a bit cold for me. Kaya, they're helping you find your chameleon.
yeah, for sure. I've been searching and searching for a chameleon, and I'm worried that the season is slowly changing, and I might not be lucky with these beautiful creatures.
South Africa is just like Arizona. I would beg to differ on account of the wildlife. Although I think, was it last night we were talking about the Grand Canyon, Kaya?
Yes, you told me about the Grand Canyon. You asked me, do I know the Grand Canyon? And I said, no, I've heard of the name. Go straight, brother.
Yeah.
I heard of the name, but I don't really know what the Grand Canyon is. And then you told me a beautiful story.
Ah, yes. So the Grand Canyon is truly a special place. I hope everybody gets the chance to see that. Again, kind of like here, it's you need to go to these epic wild landscapes. Slow down. There we go. But I was at the Grand Canyon a few years ago, and I was sitting up on the rim. Now, the canyon itself is, I think, something like, I'm sorry, I'm going to use the American system here, everybody. I think it's like 2 miles across and about 1.5 miles down from the top. It's a big hole, that's to put it one way. And I was sat on the rim right at dusk like this, and it was just beautiful. The stars were starting to come out, and man, can you see the stars from the canyon. It's just 1,000 little jewels in the sky. And as I'm sat there, I hear this rustling off to my left, and I happen to look over and I see this hulking shadow. And I'm thinking at first, what on earth could that be? And then finally it comes clear. It's a giant bull elk, which can be quite aggressive. Bull elk are, I don't know, probably about the same size as a kudu, I would say, like a big one. And at the canyon, they're known for causing trouble. So I'm sitting here with this elk, and we're just staring at each other for a minute. It's getting darker and darker. I sat there for close to 45 minutes waiting for this elk to finally make up his mind that he'd had enough to eat and continued on his way, and I could breathe again. It was a remarkable sighting, a great encounter. The canyon will give you stuff like that you can't quite get anywhere else. I'd love, actually, more than anything, to see a mountain lion in the Grand Canyon. I think their nickname is the Ghost of the Canyon because of how elusive they are, and they're generally elusive anyway. Each cat has roughly 40 square miles as a territory. So what, in the conversion, 40 miles would be what, like 90 some K? I think, somewhere in there.
It'd be like 4,000. 4,000. I'm trying to take it in hectares. I'm trying to convert it in hectares. 40 square kilometers.
40 square miles.
Oh!
40 square miles, yeah.
Ah,
We're up 60, but let's just go with 40.
let's take this one.
Yeah, Laura gets it. There's no elephants in Arizona. Although I will agree, Arizona physically is a beautiful place. Sedona in particular. If you guys ever get the chance, Sedona is worth visiting. Red rocks, big beautiful hills. How's your chameleon hunt going, Kaya?
You know, I keep on seeing these leaves that they look exactly like a chameleon, but it's not a chameleon. But I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best. And an owl will be a
Sounds like Jasmine's been stalked by a mountain lion in Glendale. I think I'm reading that right. I'm reading and driving. I'm sorry, Glendale. I've seen mountain lions in the wild, I think on 3 occasions. They're very elusive. And it's usually quick. They're typically like crossing a road, or you see them just moving quickly through the trees. In fact, in the city that I'm from back home, this is about a year ago, a mountain lion showed up in the middle of downtown. Stop.
Yeah, go back and see the eyes shining. Distance there. You see the eyes shining.
Bush
Go
baby?
back. Go back. It might be a bush baby. Let's see. Go forward. Because I think, I think they're hiding. But yeah, go forward.
Yeah, I saw the eyes for a sec there.
Yeah, go forward. But to this gap. I just want this gap there. Yeah, the shining eyes there. What did I say? I see those shining eyes. Yes, I can still see them. Brian? Oh, I don't know whether I would be lucky with
Eye,
this.
look, right there.
Yeah, just right there. There's an eye there. Just there.
Good spot, Kaya.
The other eyes are gone. These are bush babies, like lesser galacus. Where are you? Boys and girls? Yeah, just me. They're gone. Whoa! We nearly saw the bush babies. Beautiful people, it's that time of the drive where we say we have to send our goodbyes, and thank you so much for watching. I strongly believe that you enjoyed the drive with me and Alex. And thank you, Alex, for coming, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me out
for
here.
coming, brother.
This was a thrill of a lifetime. I'm usually on that side of the lens, somewhere else. So to be out here behind the wheel of the Badger with you guys, this has rocked my world. I can't, and I'm stoic and deep voice, I know, so it sounds monotone, but believe me, this is like the coolest thing I think I've ever done.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for questions and comments. And yeah, it was fun, brother. It was fun. And thank you so much, Brian, for your camera skills, brother. I really appreciate them. They're beautiful. Thank you so much, VM, for making sure that the drive is going smoothly. And thank you so much for fighting those gremlins. Yeah, Kaya loves you so much, and Painteddog TV loves you so much. And I won't be saying my goodbyes today. Alex is going to say our goodbyes today.
Thank you everybody so much for being with us. Absolute pleasure. I hope I didn't bore any of you too much with my paleontology. And I hope, heck, that I can come back out and do this again sometime with you all. Yeah. What do you think?
For sure.
Yeah?
Why not?
Why not? We'll find out later tonight, I'm sure. Anyway, let's try this in Zulu. Or Shangan. Lalakahle?
Salagahle.
Lalakahle.
Salagahle.
We'll get it. Good night, everybody.
Yes.